Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. You won't believe how many times I had to redo this part of the video. Hard drive failure, another recording, no sound. Oh, it was just a kind of a mission. But there's probably a reason for everything, and probably wasn't good enough. As you can see, I'm in my safe zone area here, hiding away from the wife and the cops. So yeah, let's get on to it. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the 10 things that can save you literally tens of thousands of dollars with a new build, a house build, a shack build, whatever you want to do. It can save you money. So the first thing I would like to discuss is, before we go there, at the end of this video, I will give you a full rundown of the cost of our Kitset house, and then you can decide for yourself, what is best for your circumstances. I will make a video about all the different options, and we had a look at tiny homes, relocatable homes, yurts, yeah, that one. And a few others. Well, I can't get all on them now, but there was a few others as well. But in any case, so let's get on to it. The first thing I would suggest to people is what we did was, when we bought the land, we decided we're gonna move onto the building site for 12 months in a cabin, and check out, for a year, the weather, the wind, the rain, so we can see, the 4 seasons of the year. And then we decided to where we're going to build. But the pandemic chucked us a spanner into the works, and we stayed in this cabin for 3.5 years at a total cost of over $50,000. So that was absolutely a shocker. My suggestion will be to buy a caravan and stay in a caravan as long as possible, or stay in a caravan, and then what you do is, once you're done, is just sell it on. Caravans normally keep their value. I had a bit of foresight to see in the future, and we would have bought a caravan instead of paying somebody $50,000 to live in a shitty old, yeah. Any case, so my suggestion is 12 months on a site, building site, if you can. The wives are normally pretty stroppy when it comes to that kind of stuff, so yeah, maybe you can sort it out with her if you can. The next thing I would suggest, next thing I need to say is, do not buy land over 12 hectares in New Zealand. So if you buy land over 12 hectares, it's classified as a farm. And oh boy, did we struggle to get a loan. Yeah, that was a that was a struggle. That was a struggle. In the end, the only way we were able to borrow money for the house build was a business loan. And yes, business loan. So I just want to get my screen going there. I can't. So we managed to get a business loan, and that was the way we managed to get the funds to complete our Kitset house build. So yeah, under 12 hectares if you can. So the next point that I want to discuss is what we did as well. If you a lot of people don't want to register a boat with the council. My advice to you is register a boat. What we did was we registered a self boat. So if you register a self boat, you've got 2 years to complete your boat. And the good thing about it is as well is that the council inspectors are very helpful. You can ask them any questions, get advice how to pass the next inspection, what you need to do to pass an inspection. And yeah, they're helpful. And you've got 2 years to do a self boat. So what we have found is that they are not that strict when it comes to self boat. It needs to still be by code, but I think they're a bit more lenient. It's my personal experience with it. I can be wrong, but that's what I found. So let's start with the boat. So this is where you can save literally tens of thousands of dollars. Is if you get a draft person and design your house. Pay a draft person to design your house, and then you take that plans, skip the middleman, take the plans to Carter's or a company that can build you the frames, and you pay them. Like I said, you save. I think at the end we would have saved about $30,000 or $40,000 on our boat if we skip the middleman. So my advice is get a draftsperson, design your house, go to Carter's or Bunnings or one of those guys that can build frames and just let him knock it on. Yeah, knock them up and there you go. We use Carter's, or the middleman use Carter's. We just got the delivery. And yeah, that was the end of the story. Pay the middleman. The next thing that I would suggest is, and this is also one of those things that we only found out after everything was up and standing, is like if you want to use your attic or your roof or whatever you want to call it as a space for a packing space, like in a storage unit or an attic. If you want to use it to put your stuff in the roof, make sure you mention that to your draftsperson. So the roof will be designed to carry weight. So yeah, that is, yeah, if they knew I was gonna get into the roof, they probably have added a few more timbers there to carry my weight, but yep. The other very important point is that your plumbing. When you design your house, make sure that you've got most of your plumbing, if possible, in one location. That's going to save you thousands. Our bathroom and our kitchen is against the same wall, so we managed to save a lot of materials and labor and stuff cost just by designing the house. So everything is in one central location and all the pipes just run into your drainage. That's good advice. The next thing to consider is your floor. So if you are going to install tiles, you need your draftsperson know that you're installing tiles in your house, bathroom, lounge, because they need to design the floor to carry the extra weight. Again, the more weight the floors carry and the roof, the thicker beams, the more beams closer together they need to design the house to carry that weight. Another very important point I would suggest, and this is stuff we find out later during the boat or near the end of the build was wastage material. We had literally thousands of dollars of material that was just left over, waste. So if you design your house, go and have a look at the material lengths, your 6 meter lengths or 5.4 or 4.2s or whatever you're going to use, 2.7s, and then design your house with that in mind, that you don't have any wastage. So we used cladding outside our house. It's an Australian hardwood cladding, bloody amazing stuff. And we had so many offcuts out of this. Was like, and I think it was like $250 or $280 a sheet. But yeah, it was like the wastage, even on the beams. Like, there was so much wastage. So design your house with that in mind, that you, all your limbs in the house, inside and outside, even your cladding on the inside, is designed to fit for purpose. The other thing we did was, that was a great idea by me, was to have soundproofing gyp inside the walls next to the bedrooms. In our case, the lounge and the bedroom is next to each other, so we had soundproofing gyp in the wall against the bedrooms, and on the other bedroom is the bathroom next to the bedroom, and even on the bathroom we had soundproofing gyp in the bathroom and stuff. Another thing that was a great decision was we insulated all the walls inside and outside. We insulated the walls, and to be honest, we didn't really have to, to put a fireplace on during the winter. The house wasn't that cold. In the summer it's cool, because we put a tint in the windows of the house as well. So the next thing is we use screw piling for our foundation. And what happened was that we had the engineer out to check the foundations to see how deep they need to drill down to get a post in, and how stable it will be, and all that kind of stuff. And it was over $40,000. The calculations, the quotation was like $40,000, $45,000 to get some decent post into the ground deep enough, because our farm is a lot of clay, or Northland is a lot of clay. And yeah, so at the end of the day, I got the guy in to do the screw piles, and it cost us $17,000 for the screw piling for 100 square meters. So $17,000 compared to $45,000. That was a massive saving. If you do like this video, just pop something in the comments, or just a thumbs up. That will do as well. Anything helps to get this YouTube channel going. Sorry, I'm just bloody hell, that was everything. Did I talk so much? Okay, I said 10 things. I normally do talk a lot, but my wife complains I don't talk enough to her. But what can you say after 22 years of marriage? Probably not a lot. So if you've got any more suggestions for people that could save their money, just pop it in the comments, and let's discuss this. As it's money that you can spend on other stuff in your house or around your property. Like I said, I will have a video on all the aspects of why we chose the Kitset house. My suggestion to people is buy land and build. I think at this stage we made over $200,000 profit just by buying land and building. So that is the way forward. That's my suggestion.
some kind of devotion that brings me down. That without my love for the ocean, I will be no one. No
I'm going to run you now through our house build. The house is 95% done. We just need to install the deck and a few bits and pieces and to sort out, and the house will be completed. So I'm starting you off with our gas and water purifying system. So as you can see here, we've got our gas cylinders with the Infinity A26. This is dual purpose. This goes for the gas stove as well. And then our water purifying system, pent air with a UV light on that side. We bought this from one of the shows. I don't know if it was a home show. Small solar lights on the top. And then this is the back door. Bit of mud on it, that's the dogs. I regret the day I installed that electronic door opener. Just a bloody every time you go into the house you need to enter the code. So it's like here goes. So here we have the fireplace and the vent for our extractor fan in the kitchen. This is the water tank I installed in one of my videos. That's for the water troughs down in the paddocks for animals. And then we have the front of the house. So in the original plans for the Kitset house, the bedrooms, we've got 2 bedrooms on the side of the house. The 2 bedroom sliding doors were on the side of the house, and I changed it to the front of the house. So all the sliding doors in front of the house opens up onto what will be a 100 square meter deck entertainment area when done. One thing that I'm totally happy with was it's sliding windows that slide open, and that gives a total different feeling all to the bedrooms. So this is the front end of the house. So it's everything sliding doors that opens up onto the deck and the entertainment area when done. Hey, I just realized that I didn't give you guys the information about the house, so that's why I'm just doing this video now. So the total cost of our house, the Kitset house we bought, was $120,000. That includes the bathroom and the kitchen. So and then what you do is you double that. If you look at the plumber, the builder, the electrician, it's a 200, and including our black water system, we're looking at around $300,000 for the entire house build of 92 square meters. So 92 square meters, and everything done is around $300,000 New Zealand. Yep, so thank you for your time. If you do like my channel, please support me and help me grow. I want to really get to that 1,000 subscribers. We get there, we'll get there, I know we get, but share with family and friends. So to subscribe to my channel on this side, and then there's some more videos on this side. And if there's anything that you guys would like a video on, please let me know in the comments, and thank you for your time. Appreciate it.